The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money. They say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time. Out and about, out chasing paper. The streets of my house and the house always wins like Vegas. Never down for the count. Second win, second nature. Found mine. Never had my hands out. Fuck favors. By design, everything tailored. In my youth, it was shell toes, no Chuck Taylors. Weak soap game, had a game so it's still the same code game, so it's still the same code. We all pay the cost, pay dues. Move with the money state that I can't lose. On the grind, push a hard line with my linemen. Back when I was young, they said it's all about timing. Feel it's my time, all the stars are aligning. I'm a diamond in the rough, couple cuts got me shining. This game you cannot cop on consignment. In the field, all we do is execute assignments. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk.
First, we get into this paper. See, I want it all, plus a mule and 8 acres. A lot of alcohol, few dad bags of paper. Run this shit like a ship and I'm the sailor. Cold, kinda like it's fresh up out the freezer. Cold, if she ain't talking bread, I don't need her. Soon as I meet her, I'ma fuck her, then I leave her. It's the old Mac needs, treat them all like bottom feeders. Break it down slow for them folks that don't know. I'm a seasoned vet, black belt out the dojo. With a wide range of weapons, so I'm out the holster. Keeping all options open, so many ways that I can fold ya. Told you from the gate, never been about no play. Get it on the go, they never been known for no delay. The game should be sold, not to be told. Keep your mouth shut, don't have to break the mold. Mac needs.
Break the work down, it's fence to move. Push that work out, I distribute. Break the work down, it's fence to move. Push that work out, I just distribute. A young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor.
I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. You know I'm the boy, get money's what I'm used to.
Keep it straight from the gate, so I don't confuse ya. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'ma make noise, shout to my producer. I'm an entertainer, but I ain't here to amuse ya. Yeah, I fuck with shooters and they all fucking users. Come through, wake that ass up like a rooster, hella early in the morning. Early bird gets a worm. Finna get rich for food for the worms. Cutting cocaine, dropping whole things. It's a cold game, make you run your gold chain. Hungry, but I'm moving in a keto state. For sure, I beat the price on the keys in your state. Catch me running up a tire, fucking up a bag. Make me wonder how long will a good thing last. On my Curtis Mayfield, live a life I can't chill. Push a man, pushing packs, all I do is make squeal. Keep it 100, I'm just numb, yo, I can't feel none of these suckers when they say they real. Stacking Uber cash, I'm an out-of-state supply. Random Uber man here to get away drive. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the
You ready, Jim?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah. VIP me put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. It's all a hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money.
Call out here for a pill. When he tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find the things in my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up, fantasy football hustler back at you.
What it do, man? John Doe in the building. You already know. Waferz in the house.
And you already know it's me, Scotty Balboa. Adrian! What's up? Happy New Year, my good brothers.
Happy New Year, fellas.
Happy New Year. A shout out who's in the chat with us before we get this rolling. What up, Derek? Salute.
What up, Derek?
Peacock in the house. Dennis in the house. What up?
What up, Denny?
Tino.
Champ alert. Champ alert.
Wake up and smell the bud, baby.
Yeah, hey, Doe, are you a coffee guy?
I'm not, man.
Me neither. That's exactly what I do. I mean, if anything, I drink a beer before I drink a coffee. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Same. Look, I could drink a coffee, but I don't put all that stuff in my coffee either. If I do have a coffee, which is very rare, maybe I'd say 5 cups in a year, maybe.
Yeah, like, there might be like an occasion where I'm pulling up to a Starbucks with my lady or something. And she's like, give me one of them caramel things, because that shit's fire. You know what I mean? But like,
oh yeah. Now I'll drink
that's like a shake. You know what I mean?
It may be soft or whatever, but I'll have a little latte. You know what I mean? I'm out for brunch. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, man, that ain't soft. I was just talking about having a frappuccino. You know what I'm saying? We're not coffee drinkers, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? It's an occasional thing. But
yeah, man, I like the flavor.
I'm not clamoring for the coffee like that in the morning.
I like the flavor stuff too, but yeah, like if it's just a coffee, I can't do it. Like just
I'll do it straight black.
I'm just trying to wake up
for real.
Yeah.
Pull the old doc from Back to the Future 3. You gotta give him some black coffee. Remember that shit when he was in the Old West?
Yuck in the house. What up, Yuck?
What up, Yuck?
Hey, Bonafide in the house. What up, homie?
Bonafide.
What up, Bonafide? What up? Put it in the chat. I know we're doing the Waferz thing, but everybody put it in the chat, man. We have a champ talk today. Tell me all the titles y'all won. Let's go.
Big champ talk. If you had Lamar, you definitely pulled it off.
I mean, damn, I was a victim of a Lamar joint, bro. Lost by a couple points because he took like 4 of my players combined. You know what I mean? Lamar was not playing, bro.
The dude that week before that who went off, Cooper. If you had Cooper, you went off.
Yeah.
If
you just had Flacco throughout the entirety of the playoffs, he did his thing for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you had balls if you played him.
Bruh, hey, listen. It might seem like balls, but it was just smart. I played him over like Minshew, and I played him over Trevor Lawrence in one joint. Like, I mean, I didn't know if Lawrence was gonna play, but I mean, like, yeah, Joe Flacco was part of the fraternity. Out of all 13 years, 11 years I've been playing fantasy. This the first 12 years. This the first time I could proudly say Joe Flacco is part of the fraternity. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, Joe Flacco, he did his thing, man.
Yeah, he really did, man. Shout out to him.
All right, I'm pulling these chats up here.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, in all my leagues, every single one, I finished like bottom 2 or 3 teams. I don't know. It wasn't my year.
You know what that means too, right? That means you can get the immediate revenge narrative in these playoff leagues, though. You got to rock with us in one of these joints, bro.
Man, I want to sign up today. When we get off this joint, I'm signing up for sure.
Yeah, whichever one you're in, bro, I'll tap in with that league. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out which ones. You know what I mean?
I've never done a playoff league, so I don't even know how it rolls.
It's the same exact thing, right? Only you're only drafting the players that are in the playoffs, obviously, and it's a little bit of strategy because you could draft players that have a bye week. You know what I mean? And it's accumulative points. So it's not like me versus you every week or me versus him. Like it's no heads up.
Okay.
It's me versus everybody, you versus everybody. It's total points, and it's 3 weeks. So we go from wild card to divisional to the championship weekend. So all the games except for the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Oh, I gotta jump in there.
Yeah, it's pretty gangster, bro.
It keeps the fantasy party rolling. Nobody wants to stop fantasy. And
this that exclusive after party. this that after party right here. You know what I mean? You know, some people they just want to go home, right? They're like, I'm not partying. No, I partied out. Like, nah, bro.
I swear that'll definitely add to the party to keep the party rolling. Because like in previous years, once it's done and the playoffs are done and I'm done either gloating or like just trying to spoil somebody's fucking shit, then I'm just like, oh man, I don't feel like watching every single game now. Like
we're turning Doe out this year. We're turning them out because it's we're gonna do the playoff leagues. Those drafts start next week, and then it goes for 3 weeks. So pretty much almost goes through the entire Super Bowl. You know, and then we got like a 2-week break while we get ready for the Super Bowl. And then like literally days after the Super Bowl, we start drafting a dynasty team.
Okay.
And it's going to be wild. What up, Bogey?
I have an idea.
Uh-oh. Bogey ideas. Let's hear it.
Survivor, but the postseason. Should we do one?
Well, that's head to head, so no, not really.
No. It's everyone picks a team. Remember?
Picking the teams, not the players.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, we'll put a pin in that. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, there's just so many leagues we're trying to fill. I think we got like 12 that we're trying to fill right now. Most of them are close to full already, though. Yeah, because I think if more people are going to want to join, we're just going to – I did it the way that I did with the fast drafts to leave room to open up more drafts before Saturday if we have to.
I feel like maybe we should extend one to a Waferz one. Just one of them. So for the folks that need some get back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you ain't lying.
And Herm said it right there. He said, how do I get into the playoff league? So the easiest way is going to 420crew.org. There's multiple posts in there about the playoff leagues. And once you sign up and get over there, you can send me a message and we'll go back and forth on what leagues you want to be in, because there's different styles of drafts. There's fast drafts, there's slow drafts. I'll explain it all. It's super easy. And then we got
was that our man Herms from back in the day, or is it different Herms?
That's my boy Herm. What up, baby boy? That's my boy Herm.
That's Herm with no S. Yeah.
Herm out in ATL. But he represent up top. I think he's from NY. But he in ATL.
Hell yeah. And Bonafide said, I want to join. So 420crew.org, go join the community. I recommend you join as an annual member, so you don't have to worry about a monthly payment. You just knock it out once. And literally what I said before, it starts with these playoff leagues. Then we start dynasty drafts, like literally in February, right after the Super Bowl. And then new drafts are going to be starting pretty much every month along the way. Our big best ball tourney starts in April. We had 888 teams in it. We're going to be doing the final review of the final 74 teams tomorrow. So make sure you guys are here in the morning. And then then we start redraft. And man, I mean, it's literally nonstop 24/7. We're either involved in active NFL games during the season, or we're just straight drafting, doing all kinds of drafts.
Bro, we're about to be doing combine coverage, bro. We're degenerates. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And just imagine this. But for all you people who don't come around until August or maybe late July, we don't stop drafting. We're drafting January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, and then September. If you're not on that kind of level, you can't be mad if you don't win. Like,
I took 4 chippers. I took 4 out of 5 chippers home. 4 out of 5 chippers that I competed in, I took them down. Right? Between me and Hus in the past 3 years, we got over 30 titles between the two of us, bro. Y'all need to tap in because this is where it starts. You know what I mean? We take y'all to the promised land. You know what I mean? There's several different ways to get there. And we just, you know what I mean? We get you on the fast track. Pun intended. Start with the playoff leagues on fan tracks.
And Hermshock, he said, what's the H on Bogey's hoodie?
Oh, this Heisman right here. Shout out to Ricky Williams and all the good folks at Heisman. You know what I mean? You know, I do got a Waferz care package in route sooner than later.
They're all in route. I got a lot of gifts in route.
Yep. And so
everybody who knows, if you won a championship, make sure you send me all your address and everything, because there's 10 care packages going to be going out for all the champs, and then we'll see who's the grand champion of them all and who scored the highest. There can only be one.
Yeah, I need to get we need to get some W's, though. I need to rock some joints with some W's on it, because you know what I'm saying? That's what we talk about. Big W's, man. Shout out to Waferz.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. We coming with them. They coming fast.
Yuck said we back on YouTube, or they still suck. Well, we're always going to be on YouTube, but they definitely suck. So we're trying to still get everybody on Twitch. If the more people we get on Twitch, the higher level of I think we're an affiliate on Twitch right now, but once we hit partner, there's like a lot more options that like open up and stuff. So we're really trying to build the community out on Twitch.
Oh, we might make partner with the firm.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. And shout out to Peacock hitting the soundboard a few times here, making an entrance. And he's ready to smoke it up.
They're like the WWF intro.
Yeah, that was Stone Cold.
Yeah. I was listening to it for like 10 seconds. I was like, oh, I'm supposed this is the cue to drink the beer.
And Dennis said in the IDP life, I came into the playoffs as the 6th seed and took it all the way. It's pretty dope, dude, because I got to get hot at the right time.
Let's go, Danny. And they got mad at him when he made that trade with me, sending me Waddle and all kind of motherfuckers that ended up dying and shit. You know what I mean? Let's go.
And
man, I think he traded me like a massive trade. It was like a Tank Dell and Waddle or something crazy, bro. We're like,
Dennis is trying to keep it super exclusive. He said, how about the champs from the Waferz League get an entry into the Waferz Playoff League? Well, we're just going to get people to come join. How about that? Because
that would be dope, though, because, I mean, I'm assuming we're going to do it for free. It's all for honor again. You know what I mean? It's for the pride.
If we are doing it that way, yeah. I mean, the hard part is getting all 12 of those people or all 10 of those people to be paying attention right now. I don't think all.
Because then we would need 2 more. We need 2 more to make it decent, right?
Yeah. But yeah, Dennis, anyone who's in the Waferz, you're gonna have a shot to get in it. We already know you're in a few of these ones. And what up, Zeb? He said Vegas has a Super Bowl in February, might come out for the atmosphere and party. There's gonna be a lot of shit going down. I'm looking into a few things for you guys. I'm looking into a few things for you guys, Doe, because there's Jerome Baker. I know they're gonna have a booth at one of these after parties, and it's gonna be like open, weed consumption and shit. So I don't know if Waferz would, be down to get a booth at like the Super Bowl tailgate party, but I mean that should be pretty fire.
Man, shit, let us know.
I'll look into it.
We'll pull up with a table and some bags.
I'll look into it because I know. When I talked to the Jerome Baker peeps, they said they're going to be there and have weed and their bongs out and do glass blowing shit. So
because they got their own flower now these days too, right?
Yeah, they got licensed up with the what's it called? Cultivator. No, not Redwood. It's a different.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's just as time goes on, more cultivators are coming up, and people are looking for the most lucrative license deals, and Redwood's a little bit more exclusive right now because they took on, the Tyson 2.0s and those bigger
got all the celebs and shit.
and the Cookies. I think Cookies, they said, is
Cookies probably taking over all they shit over there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, because that's how they are with a lot of the cultivators out here, bro.
Yeah. And it's tough because they have their own like Redwood, like, brand of flower as well. But it's like, am I going to pay the same price for Redwood when no one knows who the fuck that is necessarily, or no tourist, does necessarily, or the Cookies? And so I'm pretty sure they just sell more Cookies than they sell their own Redwood shit. And hell yeah, Yuck. Let me see what else we got before we jump into this. And Yuck said that rig is so dope, Alex. Hell yeah, bro. Let me put the link in there. So we got hooked up with Dr. Dabber. And let me throw the link in so you guys can use it. I need to get it just added to the description so it's not here. But yeah, Dr. Dabber. Got to use the link. That's one thing that sucks. I don't have a promo code set up, but as long as you go to the website with the link, you'll be able to get some kind of discount, and then the show gets a kickback when you buy something as well. And Tino was one of the ones just, reminded me, like, if you were to buy an e-rig, you're going to be spending $200 to $300 on the battery part, and then the part that connects to the nail, and then you still need to buy the bong on top of that. And then you need a power source so you can't like take it with you, wherever you're going.
Trying to do it. The e-rig trying to be like the Apple of rigs, bro.
Well, that's why these, the e-rigs on the go, the portable e-rigs. I mean, shit, I'm like walking around the house sometimes, just like hitting the dab while I'm just walking around. Like super convenient.
Of course you are. He got a holster. He got a holster on the side.
There we go. Yuck popped over to Twitch and hit the soundboard right away.
Yeah.
And whoever is on Facebook, come over to either YouTube or Twitch. Type in Fantasy Football Hustler, 420 Crew, or 420 Fantasy Hustler. Song said the second place get anything. We're going to do a Waferz League next year. This tournament is going to happen next year for sure. So just make sure you tapped in with 420 Crew. We already know you
are. I'll tell you something about second place, man. That second place is the first loser.
You get a big old pat on the back, and you get your name mentioned in the championship recap.
I'm in there. Better be the first loser than the 8th or 9th like me in some of these wafers.
Yeah, I won't even be mentioned in any of these. So at least you're gonna have your name mentioned, Song, when we get to these recaps.
No, we're definitely doing it next year. It's gonna be more refined, even bigger and better. Like, you know what I mean? It's just the first year, and y'all killed it. Appreciate everybody that came and balled out. You know what I'm saying?
And
shout out to all the fierce competitors.
This whole tournament got put together in 2 weeks. That's how cool everything is worked out. Obviously, we have different tournaments that are similarly worked. That's why it was a little bit easier to do it in 2 weeks. But
a plethora of D-gens.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It was actually at the perfect time of the year too, because everybody's in super draft mode. You feel me? Like, what was that, August type shit?
Yep. Yeah, see, really what I want to have it be for the future is 2 weeks after the Vegas event. So be like the last weekend of I think the last weekend of August. And if we have it planned out and all the times and everything, be a little bit easier. And
I'm not gonna lie to you, that weekend is a very difficult weekend. Everybody's drafting, but it's usually that's like home draft weekend. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah, it is. There'll be a lot of different
people are drafting. I'm just saying that's like, you know what I mean? I hate it when I try to schedule shit and everybody's like, oh, that's my home draft weekend. And it's like, you know what I mean? Especially the ones that since live drafts are back, you know what I mean?
Maybe we even have both, because I mean, both weekends, because there's going to be people who are going to want to join it, because it doesn't matter. You're going to be able to do this one on your phone, Like, I mean, I don't know if you are going to a party or something for a live draft, but those are getting a little bit fewer and farther between. Also,
I'm saying they're back.
Yeah. And Jay, he said, okay, Alex, I got on Patreon. Where do I go for the playoff league? So on Patreon, if you just scroll down a little bit, you'll see a post for the leagues. You'll just see a post about the playoff leagues. You can comment there. Just send me a message as well, and I'll kind of get all your particulars. But that's really what we got to get now. We got to get, you want to get in a slow draft or a fast draft, 33 or 55 buy-in. We are going to offer non-IDP leagues, but I will tell you, not a lot of people want to be in it. There might like literally only be one. Most people, they're just down to take the jump to IDP because you only have to start 4 IDP players. So like, that's like literally
it's all flexes in that thing, right?
Yeah. So like, I mean, whatever 14 times 11 is, that is the player pool of defense to choose from. And we only have to pick 4. Go ahead, Bogey.
That's 44. Oh no, you said 14? You said 4 times 11, right?
12 times 4.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say, Bogey?
48.
There you go.
Nailed it.
And so that's how many players we got to actually pick from. But the 14 times 11, that's how many defensive players are in the IDP pool to choose from.
Oh, that's what you meant, because there's 11 starters on a team. God damn it.
Yeah. So that means there's 154 starters on defense, and 48 are going to be starters in our fantasy football. So it's like not even a third of the players. And then, you know, people are going to pick benches or whatever. But
yeah, and then you could, you know, if and when players that you have get eliminated in the reality playoffs, you throw them back and you try to your best to replenish. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Devo. What up, bro?
What up, Devo?
Devo.
And what Tino say? He said, I got to go, team. I'll let me know what I need to send Huss if I want anything. Back to work. So Tino, you did win, as you already know. So yeah, just shoot.
He just wanted to get bigged up. You know what I mean?
Of course he did. Of course he did. Shoot me your address, Tino. That's the only thing you need to send. All right. And Dennis said only pussies want to play in the non-IDP. It's funny because like there's been multiple guys.
Hey, don't call them pussies. They just haven't lost their virginity yet. You know what I mean?
What up, Juan? Shout out to Juan on Facebook. And here's the thing is that I think a lot of people just, you know, they've never done it before. So of course, like right off the bat, if something seems new, they're just going to feel a little bit like standoffish because people want to be smart with their money and put money into leagues that they can win. As soon as I explain it, kind of like how I explained it to Bogey, I mean, you know, there's only going to be 48 starters throughout this league and like 4 guys that you have to choose from, like any team that's out there, defense. And the app is literally going to tell you who's projected more and things like that. And I know that part.
It's going to rank them for you.
It'll suck a little bit, but, you know, even in offense, I mean, you know, sometimes the projections kind of suck. And like, there was.
Who do you think is the number 1 QB in the player pool right now? Do you think they still put Mahomes there, or do they go with Lamar? It's going to be Lamar.
Fuck. I mean, shit. Why couldn't it still be Hurts or Dak? You know, like, I mean, I know that Hurts is going to have a bye.
Oh,
but
you're right.
Lamar,
actually, it would be. Know? I think it would be who has the most points, like from the year, right? Do you think that's how they would do it?
Potentially, but it could be more projected points, and I'm sure that you know whoever are the 2 bye week quarterbacks will be projected a tiny bit less because they're only going to have 2 games instead of 3.
I mean, they'll project 0 actually the first week, right?
Yeah, and so just for any non-IDP people who have not played IDP, it's super easy. Once you play it, you will not want to go backwards. Trust me. I mean, we explain things very well. You're not going to be like
tackle. Give me a tackle.
1 point. Assisted tackle.
Give me a solo.
2.
Right. Give me a pass defended.
3.
Right. Okay. Give me a sack. Pause.
6.
Okay. Give me a pick.
6.
To the house.
It'd be 6 plus 10 or 6. It'd be 6 plus 6. So it'd be 12.
Okay. Give me a tackle for loss.
2.
Did I cover all of it? Oh,
there's more than that.
Yeah, but more than that, right?
Those are all the specifics, though. It's all super easy. It's all super easy. Everything is either 1, 2, 3, or 6 points. That's it. 1, 2, 3, or 6. There's no half points or 0.75 or anything like that. It's IDP 1, 2, 3 scoring.
QB hits.
What up, Crispy? 1. And I'm pretty sure that QB hits are on fan tracks.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah. Well, no, not that they should be, because shit, they're not on Yahoo, not on ESPN.
Oh no, but that's what I'm saying. Though. But I mean, I've been rocking with the fan track since 2018, doing our playoff league. So yeah, it should be there. I'll be high about that shit.
Yeah. And Yuck said IDP's the shiznit. And hell yeah. I mean, there's so many people who joined Dynasty Leagues with us over the last couple years, played for the first time, do not want to play without IDP now. Dennis, the first leagues he got in with us last year were the playoff leagues with IDP. You only got to start 4 guys. Super easy.
He took strippers home.
He took 2 home. He was in I think 3 or 4 of them and 1, 2.
I said plural.
Man, he came stunting to the in August. Had the necklace with the 2 rings on it. Came stunting on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Bakes?
Yeah, I think this one right here is one of the playoff leagues from a couple years ago. Shout out to Matthew Stafford.
Just in time, because we're getting ready to jump in to these to the reviews here. And Drake said, "Loved IDP. This is my first year. Nice.
Let's go, Drake. Make better music, Drake."
And that's Drizzy Drake, right? On Sleeper handle.
No, I'm just fucking with him because it's a run-on joke. Everybody knows I can't stand Drake's music.
Oh no! I'm just asking. Is his sleeper handle Drizzy Drake? Because I know Drizzy Drake was one of the champs.
Yeah. Let's go, Drizzy Drake.
Derek said Drake's the GOAT.
No, he's not.
Okay, cool. And it is Drizzy Drake. Okay, now. And Andy, what up, bro? All right, good. Everyone hopping in here right before we start the recap. So the way we're doing it this week, it's going to be different than the previous weeks. Previous weeks, I would just go in order number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This week, what we're doing, because we want to, the final reveal is
build the anticipation.
The final grand champion. So we're going to go in order of the lowest scoring champion all the way through the highest scoring champion. So if you're mentioned in one of the beginning ones, you are not the grand prize winner, but you are going to get your Waferz swag bag for being the division champ. And if you are the very last division that we talk about here out of the 10, that means you're the grand champ. All right. Here we go. All right. And Drake said, but I don't take credit for the bad music.
Or the eyebrows. My eyebrows are nothing like Drake's, man.
All right, here we go. All right, the first division that we are covering here is the number 10 division. All right, let me pull this up here.
Bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum.
Shit, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Hold on, let me see. There we go. So we covered the initial playoff teams, and we had Bandy. He moved on past Crispy, made it to round 2 in week 16. And Azilla, I believe he was he might have been one of the lower seeds there. He jumped up and beat Fourth and Flex Trey, moved on to week 16. And it was Pacademic versus Azilla, Bandy versus Chaotic. And Chaotic and Azilla move on to the championship. Now, they did not have a crazy battle here. Both teams scored less than 100 points. Wow. Let's see if there's any managerial mistakes. Oh, Chaotic. And man, she would have won. But she was having an issue with Sleeper. She came into the chat and she was like, why the fuck is it not letting me change out my player?
I thought we swapped it for her.
She said not to do it.
She did it like me, huh? She had honor.
Yeah, she said not. Yeah, she said not to do it. And Azilla did start Osborne, who caught a 0. Man, but it's crazy. This was a margin of victory of less than 1 point, 90.13 to 89.47. Team Azilla is the victor.
Yeah.
That's tight. That's tight. That's gotta hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
was
you know, we call that destiny. You know what I mean? Hey, look, he might have lost if the sleeper wouldn't if she didn't move. See, ultimately she shouldn't have been weighing it down that long anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not to the last second.
The same thing happened to me, though. Well, on that same morning, she jumped up in the chat and was like, "Yo, the thing's fucking with me." I said, "Yo, it's doing the same thing to me in a different league." And then, I was like, "You know what? I'll make a switch for me." Then I was like, "You know, I can't do that. I fucked up." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was already like, you know what I mean? What am I? The last second, like, oh, I'm gonna make a switch. You know what I mean? Like, and it wouldn't do it. And then I'm like, oh, and then I'm in a time limit, and I'm asking us, and I'm like, you know what? Nah, fuck that. Play with honor.
And yeah, this one was a tough one, you know, because I know she was pissed. I don't know if she won. I don't know if she won any championships or not. I know like at least the ones that she was in with us, like she ended up losing in the Marvel.
She played more leagues than me.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess I just don't know.
I guess I just don't know if she counts the free leagues, like if she cares about those championships. You know, because like Johnny, like even Johnny was like, I'm in 2 of the Hustler championships. He's like, fuck all the free league championships that I'm in, because like, you know, like you win, you know,
motherfuckers
really...
more money. But see, here's the thing, though, honor and the promised land is to not be disrespected. You can't put a price on the honor.
Song set. It's my 3rd year plan. And yes, playing in a few more leagues. First year winning a championship, and I got 2 out of 4. There we go.
There you go. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you would have fooled me if you told me Song had just barely started playing fantasy, bro, because he's a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Man, lucky for him that he's like an old guy who was on Facebook and like saw one of my posts or some shit.
Old, bro?
Because he's the same age as us. Only old people are on Facebook. He's an old guy. But that's what's funny is like, you know, like a lot of the people who rock with us, it is because they just happen to be on Facebook. They searched fantasy football. They found the group of mine that had, I mean, who knows how many thousands it had when he came. I mean, he's been around for a few years at this point now.
I know exactly. If he's been around for 3 years, it was roughly around 17 to like 25,000, because that's the growth since I've been around. Because
I think it was
wow now, right?
Because it was 2021 when you came around, Song, right? The 2021 season. Because I don't think he got. I can't remember if he got in any leagues with us in 2021 or not. Like, I think he found us during the season of that year.
Tell me where this is from, Huss. So, you know, I just don't really like, you know, I think Facebook is just washed. Like, no one goes to Facebook. And then here's Hustler, right? You know, my Facebook group has 19,000. You know what? We should do some work on Facebook. You remember that?
Yep, fucking.
That's how I know it was around that range. During that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And now it's got 103,000 people in it. It's fucking insane.
Isn't that funny? You knew exactly where that was from, right?
Yeah, because it was hilarious. Because multiple people brought that up.
He was so the clout. He's tracing any clout on. Oh, we should work on Facebook then.
Oh man, fucking Schmitty. All right.
Why'd you say his name? It was funnier if like.
Derek knows who it is. Derek's the only one who'd defend him.
Fuck out of here with that shit.
Oh man. Yeah, Derek said shout out to my boy Smitty.
Come on, that's not your boy. Smitty tell you to not play Addison. That's the type of shit you would get from Smitty, bro. His ranking, he was 170 out of 174 in the rankings. In fantasy pro,
that means he probably was. I mean, if he was doing it and he was that bad, that just sucks. Like, I would hope that he just stopped doing it at one point, and that's why he was so bad.
He was 170 out of 174.
That's what I'm saying. Like, either way,
it's pretty good.
Oh man, Chase said I lost a close one to Song.
Ooh, let's go, Song.
Song's a fierce competitor. And he said yes. He said, yes, my 2nd year playing with the 420 crew. My homie's always been playing this. And he said he always asked, but he finally started playing. There we go.
Let's go.
And what's funny is no matter what song, that home league is always going to be the hardest to win.
It really is, bro.
For
Because
whatever reason, it is always because look, song. I mean, took down one of the dynasties. Like those are like some of the hardest ones. Like for
that is
anybody.
like the hardest. Like that's why I'm always gonna argue our dynasty formats are the most fiercest, savagest shit to be a part of. You know what I mean? Because you're a GM, like an actual GM.
Hell yeah! And some people's moves that they made in February and March fucked them come October, November, December, and some it was the other way around. Some move that you made randomly in March could have propelled you.
I shot
to the
out.
championship.
Look at this, bro. I shot out all the Cooper Cup offers to buy Cooper Cup everywhere. Just try to buy them for the low. I shot out second rounders and like second and thirds and stuff like that. And then at one point, like a week into the year, or like no, it was like the weekend before the year started. Somebody that was like trying to like tank, I guess, whatever the case may be, he just hit accept. And out of nowhere, I'm like, oh shit, I got Cooper Cup. I won because of that move. Went back to back in that league. Like there was no business I was supposed to have Cooper Cup. I didn't even need him, but then it came to a point. I'm glad I had him because then I needed him.
Yeah.
No one was believing in Cooper Cup. They're like, fuck him.
Yeah.
Like you never know.
Even now, like now might be the time. As long as Stafford's there, might be the time to go buy him again for the cheap.
Yeah, but
now everyone's gonna be all over Puka's nuts.
Koopa,
Dog said cup on the block everywhere. Hit me up. I got a second rounder for you.
Right.
The second rounds are about to be hella valuable as soon as we start coming around draft time.
People love those picks, bro.
Hell yeah, man. That's quality picks because you got to get the youth.
Stop lying, bro.
Got to get the youth. Got to get the youth. All right, let's jump over to the next division here. All right, the next division we are breaking down here is Division 3. All right. And I totally forgot that every time that we're calling out these divisions, we should be calling out we put a product with each division.
Oh yeah.
So for this one, the product is the live resin vaporizers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we got some sick live resin vaporizers. Which one is that? I can't see the picture. Oh yeah.
I cannot
those live resin
which
joints.
one that is, but yeah, let me see. What was the number 10? The number 10 was the Neapolitan flower. Is that one of the staples still, or is that like a seasonal thing?
I think we're done with the Neapolitan, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think we have moved on. We got some different flavors going right now.
Cool.
We still got the vanilla. No, I think we took vanilla off too. I think we still got the OG. We got the which one? The mint. I think we still got the mint.
Okay. What up, JPZ? What up, champ? JPZ is one of the champs in here. And he said, I got Puka for Taylor Heineke in a Superflex Dynasty. Man, who is the crazy motherfucker who did that? Or did you do it in the off season before Puka was anything? All right. To the number 3. Here we go. So the two bye-week peeps were the FF Sportsman and our man Silky Johnson. Moving on, the first week it was Rose's dad who moved on to week 2, and he played Silky Johnson. And Stevie B over One Nation went up against the FF Sportsman and Silky Johnson. And Stevie B ended up moving on to the finals here. And it is our man Stevie B who is victorious over Silky Johnson, 121-10 to 103-13.
I love Stevie B's music way more than I love Drake's.
So here's the hitters on Stevie's squad: Tua, Kyran, and Reed and shit. And Everybody
you know
else
what?
had to
If you guys follow Stevie B's content, shout out to Dynasty Life Fantasy Football, and shout out to Hammer as well. But if you guys follow their content, big advocates of a Jaden Reed the entire offseason. So this is him practicing what he preaches, and then the dude went off for him in the title game. You know what I mean?
Yep. Crispy, I got you marked down for those from last night. I saw that as soon as I hopped in Twitch this morning. And Silky Johnson, I mean, it's not like he had a bad team. He was in the championship. He had CMC and Metcalf, Devonta Smith, Puka, Rashad White. I mean, he had the hitters. They just didn't, put up the numbers in week 17. So Stevie B, 121-10.
What did Tua end up doing when it was all said and done? He put up hella yards or something?
237, 2 tugs.
Yeah, that's right. It was 2 tugs. There you
So
go.
it's two INTs, but in these ones it's only
cheap,
-1. It's more
the picks
vanilla.
are cheap in here.
Yeah. So he still put up 27 points. I mean, only a few more than Gardner Minshew, who put up 224, 1 touchdown. Just didn't have didn't have
that second. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Another one bites the dust.
Shout out to our man Silky Johnson.
Hell yeah. And Dennis said, I really like Hammer, but fuck the Packers.
And it's funny is on last night's show, Hammer's like, we don't really talk about too much Packers. And I'm like, you talk about the Packers every day, bro. That's why I tune in. That's part of it. So I can get this extra Packerism that I'm not going to find anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Yep. Hell yeah. That shit's funny. All right. Let's jump over to the next division here.
If that boy Love stay healthy, then the Packers might be back on the come up. You know what I'm saying?
I might be beating the shit out of the fucking Jordan Love drum in the offseason, bro, because man, like, especially if they don't have no run game to speak of and he has to keep throwing it all because he could pass, bro. Yeah, people don't remember.
Yeah, we got to go look at the schedule because before the season we knew Green Bay had one of the softest schedules for a
Yeah. You're right.
As the season went on, that schedule got more soft.
No. Romeo Dobbs, Jalen Reed, Christian Watson. This is fantasy gold. It's what I mean? Bad defense. Like this is, he's gonna throw it. Like bad line, ball gotta come out. Like it's there. You know what I mean? It's I have a formula for certain things like that. You know what I mean?
We'll see what divisions they play. I know Bogey might figure that out. A lot more tape on Love now. Wasn't too much tape on him.
You ain't lying.
We'll see. Because fuck Jordan Love. We're gonna double down on.
You're mad at him right now.
No, I got him. I mean, I have him in.
No, I know, but
I just
place,
thought of
because it was me and you. It was you and Jordan Love versus me in one of them things. He needed listen, it was because me and yours, for what it's worth in our format, 11 points. That's really close. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm not gonna take that one for granted.
We needed more scoring on the other side because then you would have needed to throw more. All right, here we go. So what are we in here? Number 7. This is the number 7 division. And we had Dennis and D Dog. They were the bye week teams. AF Dizzy beat Derek in week 15. That was one of those weeks where Derek was pissed about that, I think. And Stevie B took down Crispy. Dennis defeats AF Dizzy in week 16. And
he avenges Derek.
Yep, he avenged him right away. And then Stevie B takes out D Dog, avenging Crispy. And Dennis and Stevie B battled it out here. And our man Dennis victorious 130.93 to 113.73.
It was a clash of the Titans right there, bruh. Look at that.
Brandon Ayuk and A-Chain. I mean, those were the big hitters. That's what's crazy. This one didn't have too many big hitters. He had CMC. He had Minshew. They put up good games, but they didn't beat the projections. Tyreek.
It's funny though. He won that championship picking up A-Chain early in the year. In hindsight now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when he having the A-Chain and when it counted, in the chip, because he got there in spite of him.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And then on the other side, Stevie B, he had Derek Carr, Gibbs, Bijan went the rookie route. It hurt in the final week. DK, Puka, McBride, Zay Flowers. Yes, I mean both teams very, very respectable. Just a big game from Ayuk, big game from A-Chain. That was the difference here.
A-Chain went crazy.
Yeah, did Brandon Ayuk put up 100? I know you had the tug because, it's a fun fact. He scored a tug on every road game this year.
He did.
And then I think he has 100, or he averages 100 at home this year. So, but that is kind of tight that he did the averages all in one.
There we go.
For the chip. Let's go. I love you, Brandon Ayuk.
All right, let's jump over to the next division.
I love that motherfucker, man.
All right, the next division we got here is the number 6 division. And
that original? Yeah, we got the original.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, that's the OG.
Yep. All right, so the Twill Bird Gang and Hermshock. Those were the 2 bye-week teams. Sticky Picky was going up against Bogey's favorite team, Team Marshall. Just one last time because he was eliminated that week. And
One more time for good measure.
Lexi Ray took down Devo, and Hermshock beats Lexi Ray to move on to the championship, and the Twill Bird Gang beats Sticky Picky.
Damn.
The championship.
Yeah, okay. The top 2, they moved. They made it.
Yep. And then the Twill Bird Gang is victorious, 134.83 to 96.33. And man, for Hermshock, I mean, shit, CMC shit the bed, Gabe Davis shit the bed, Cole Kmet. A lot of people shit the bed. For the Twill Bird Gang, I mean, he had Mahomes who somewhat shit the bed, but DJ, I want to score more, Scary Terry, Goddard, Jerome Ford. I mean, a couple hitters right there. Just put him over the top.
Hey, who was the Bears? Who was the Bears playing? They're playing in the snow. Who were they playing?
They played the Atlanta.
Oh, that's right. Damn, they tore up Atlanta, bruh.
Yeah, Atlanta is
shredding them, bro.
I mean, I guess with that one, we should have just known Atlanta, compared to a snowy ass, Chicago.
Yeah, I didn't think of that, huh? Inside team from the South. I didn't even know it was finna snow until I saw that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just thinking about it afterwards makes total sense that a team like that wouldn't necessarily show up all the way, but
there really hadn't been that many snow games this year.
No, I mean, shit, man. Shout out to my man Denny, and shout out to my man's Gemmo. They're all from snowy places and didn't have white Christmases technically this year. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and what is that? Global warming's a thing, huh?
Yeah, I know them.
Oh man, so there we go. Another champ.
I know all the global warming gangs, bro. They doing it out here, bro.
And make sure, just a reminder for everyone who doesn't want the fantasy football party to end, I'm hosting once again my patented playoff leagues, and they happen for the first 3 weeks of the NFL playoffs. It is super fun. We use the Fantrax app. It's the best of all of the platforms that actually offer it. It's a big 3-week tournament to keep the fantasy party going. Drafts are going to be, the first draft is going to be this Sunday night, starting at 8:30 West Coast time. We got to wait until the Sunday night football game ends. All the slow drafts are going to be starting Monday morning at 9:00 West Coast time. And then we got fast drafts Monday at 4 and 7, Tuesday at 4 and 7, Wednesday
These are all West Coast times, PM. By the way.
All West Coast times. 6 on Wednesday. If you want to get into that one, we're going to be live streaming that on YouTube. It's going to be happening on the Guru Nation Power Hour And then Peacock on the H-Town Huddle is going to be continuing that and doing a little recap afterwards. I'll probably hop on that just to talk some shit during the draft. That's going to be the only draft that's going to be live streaming as of now. And JPZ said, I need in that playoff tournament, missing fantasy football already.
Let's go, JPZ. He ain't playing.
Hell yeah, he's in it.
JPZ don't play. He fucks with it, bruh.
And Drake said, I want to do one, Alex. I'll message you on Messenger. Yep. And then first thing for everybody, just make sure you go join the crew. That's where most of the communication happens, 420crew.org. I recommend just joining as an annual member so you don't have to worry about it until next January when this entire process starts over again. Because we got a shitload of leagues.
Break it down from the lowest tier. You know what I mean? Let the motherfuckers know. You know what I mean? Because it's very affordable dollar wise to what you are getting in return.
Lowest tier, $5 a month. The $10 a month, probably the most popular. If you sign up for the year, you're gonna save a couple bucks for the for signing up for the year. You're gonna pay all at once as well, and then you don't have to pay monthly. Every single month that we do raffles, because you're an active member, you get raffle entries into every single raffle that we're doing. You're going to get the communication about all the leagues before anybody else, and anybody else will have to become a member before they could join any of these crazy dynasty leagues and all that we create, as well as the playoff leagues. And yeah, so it's like less than $60, and you can, put it on a card. I think you can pay with PayPal and Cash App and Venmo. There's a whole bunch of ways that you can pay there.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, I don't know if you can pay with Bitcoin, but there's a way. Throw it in there.
I got the Bitcoin side. Don't even care, gold doubloons.
It'll be the best thing that you do for your fantasy football life.
You can't pay me with favors, though. Okay. This isn't the old school Italian mafia, he's a friend of ours, you know what I mean?
And Bake said, when are we doing the derby race for the playoff leagues? So today I'm going to be creating all the slow draft links, and we're going to see, we're probably going to do this year. We might just do like text message, threads for the league. That might
you might as well just,
not everyone has
it's all Patreon. It's all Patreon. You could just have it on the Discord. You could use that like a StreamYard.
Not everybody uses it. That's what sucks. So not everybody uses it. I'm just trying to be realistic about the
easy. But I'm just pointing out the things that people can utilize that we have in there. You know what I mean?
Andy, yes, what I was talking about is the Patreon subscription. So it's always going to be the 420 crew membership. That's the way that I'll always refer to it.
Yeah, I'll pay for a year if I was y'all. That's what I do.
That way. JPZ said, hey, I need them crypto addresses. I'm with you, Bogey. Long live the BTC.
Hey, Hus. Hey, see, he got the gear. I got the gears working because they watch like tomorrow or like the next day. I was like, well, if you guys don't want to pay in crypto, here's the link. The motherfuckers gonna figure it out, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
No, I
gold doubloons. Pay me in the gold doubloons.
Yeah, fuck the crypto. You just have to do everything before, and it's all the fees and everything with that. Also, it's never clear on. It's never clear on
what's $1 million idea right there, bro. There's how many third-party crypto sites like there is like with pay apps, right?
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a gang of them, bro. That's just another, it's another form of the gold rush. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Let's jump over here to the next division. All right. Next division that we are covering is the number 1 division, and this is represented by the Swirls Live Resin.
Okay.
I like that.
Big fan
if you were there in August, you got to try this.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. That's how I know.
Fire. One thing that I've always respected about any kind of dabs that barbarians, ever showed me or, just whatever, got in contact with because of him, always been hella fire with the terps.
Sagittarius don't play, bro.
Waferz swirls. Hella.
Yeah, that fresh frozen. You know what I mean? So it come live off the plant. So it's just.
It's okay. I want to ask a real quick dumb question. When you say fresh frozen, right? That's not technically frozen. It means like froze, like as soon as you pluck it, right? Because that's another term when you take the oxygen away from it. When you pluck it, it freezes it.
Yeah. Then they freeze it like immediately.
Then they actually freeze it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I asked this question, bro.
Yeah. They actually freeze it.
That's fucking tight. Okay. Continue.
That's why live resin's always been like where it's at, because like it feels like you're just getting like the most freshest tasting like shit in the dab form.
So especially like if you grow something super terpy, you know what I'm saying? Like the flower is gonna be like busting in terps, then that those are the ones you want to like, use for like fresh froze, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Hey, fresh froze sounds like a sick ass like sub Waferz like merch brand. Fresh froze.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like something I would rock, bro.
That will be tight, bro.
Right?
You need to put that on a hat or something.
Right? There it is, bro.
Hell yeah. All right. Here we go. So now we're in the number 1 division. So it was Tino and Dennis. They were the bye week teams. It was Mr. Hardy and Money something. What the hell was the money person's name? Money Man. That's who it was. Money Man moved on. Tino defeated Money Man in week 16, and Dennis defeated Mr. Hardy.
Ooh.
In week 16.
Ooh,
So in week 17.
This was the epic matchup that we were all expecting.
The Tino Dennis showdown. They've been going at it all season. I'm pretty sure they were the number 1 and 2 seeds. Yeah, well, yeah, duh. I just said they're the bye week teams. And then it comes down to this. Tino leaves victorious. 134.90 to 117.80. So Dennis in 2 of these divisions, in 2 championships, he takes 1 home, drops 1 to Tino. Let's look at Dennis's team first. Tua, CMC, Brees Hall. Higgins and Devonta Smith sucks. They just sucked. Goddard did solid. Nico, solid. London sucked. Tino's team, who's been overperforming all year with Dakota Rain at the helm. I'll hit the drop for him just out of respect for Tino's run here.
So what are we going to do when Watson comes back next year? It's just Dax now? I kind of like that. I ain't going to lie. I like it. This Dax.
Tino did his thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to the twin. He's our triplet right there.
I'm glad somebody won that.
12-2. 14-2 if you count his playoff dubs. Is killing it. And on the back of Dak, Tyreek didn't really do much, but he was there. Gus Bus, he just always is producing in the green. Scary Terry, Kincaid did all right. Amon Ra, Ken Walker. He's had a lot of guys who overperformed, even if it wasn't overperforming by a lot. When you see a lot of your guys in the green, you're usually winning.
And Hill, he got Hill. Like, come on, man. Yeah. Hill could have went off, and he didn't.
It's crazy that Tyreek and CMC both got 13 points. Not enough to hate them, but definitely not enough to be
they put them in the category of the regular folks.
Yeah. Hey, Smith too. Smith messed up my 14 parlay, man.
He fucking got hurt, man. That shit sucked.
Yeah, what was crazy is I was curving Smith in a lot of our start sits on Sunday. Maybe I just like the other options better, but in hindsight, it was you know what I mean? I was just we're just gonna stay. I didn't think that it would be a game like that either. You know what I mean? When you look at how that score went and Arizona winning and it was a tit for tat, touchdown for touchdown type of game, I didn't see it going that way at all. I thought the Eagles would smash and just run all over them and then just defend the lead. You know what I mean?
That's what I thought too, bro.
Yeah.
And Jay Peasy said, I got to get in more of the Waferz leagues next year. He said there's going to be a usual league every year. Yeah, but except every year it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So this was just like the inaugural, season, and just every year bigger and bigger and bigger. Just another reason why you guys got to join the crew, because that's where all the communication is going to happen first. I know you guys might not be on social media like all the time. So treat that as like, Patreon is where all the communication is going to happen for all the fantasy stuff. You'll get notifications when we go live as well. So if you're not getting notifications from YouTube or Twitch or whatever, for whatever reason, you'll get the notification from Patreon when we go live.
Also follow us on Waferz Official, at Waferz Official. And we always when we're getting ready to do the league, we'll drop it and we'll start telling everybody and start getting people to collect.
We should put that on the banner, when we do these shows.
Stay plugged in with that too.
I just thought of that. We should have had this on the banner, huh? We do have it in the link in the description of the show, though. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if we should always refer to that more too. If you guys ever want to get straight to the Waferz thing and you can't remember, just find one of these episodes. It's always going to be in the description. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because there'll be other Waferz, so it's got to be the Waferz Official.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a gang of them.
Yeah.
They've been trying to knock us off, man.
Hey, you know what's funny is my first podcast was called The Real Fantasy Playmakers because I did a song for it. Well, I named my show after the song I just did at the time. I'm like, called Playmakers, bruh. Then I started looking up, there's like a million of them. And then my boy goes, call it The Real Fantasy Playmakers. I was like, yeah. Even though we were like the 13th, 14th iteration of it. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Wow.
Has a nice ring to it.
All right. Almost mixed something up there. I only had 9 divisions written down. What the fuck did I fuck up? So here we go. Next division we're jumping into. Here we go.
What you smoking on?
A lot of diamond dabs right now.
Diamond dabs. Oh yeah.
I've just been I haven't been using flour too much because I just got a bunch of dabs right now and a bunch of diamonds, and so I've just been putting this Dr. Dabber to use like crazy.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this one we are now into division number 4. And this one, all right. So this is the one where Zoo Crew and Dab Demons. Zoo Crew's the homie from Michigan, Dab Demon from Kalamazoo. That's why he's the Zoo Crew. Then Dab Demons, that's my brother. They were both the bye-week teams. And Derek takes down Phil in week 15. And our man Jamie takes down the Super Fans.
Let's go, Jamie.
Jamie boy scores the highest in week 15. He takes down the Dab Demon, and Jamie moves on to the championship. And Zoo Crew takes out our man Derek, and Zoo Crew moves on to the championship versus Jamie. And it is our man Jamie who's victorious. Zoo Crew threw up only 96 in this one. James Cook, Jefferson, AJ Brown, JSN, all guys who shit the bed.
Jefferson has been shitty in the fantasy championship for like multiple years straight.
That sucks, man.
Like 3 years straight.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know, right?
One of my best ball teams, because I already kind of went through a bunch and I already know it's a place in the 74. If Jefferson would have balled out like he's a normal Jefferson,
you win all of it.
I could have.
You had a ton of Jefferson,
specifically in the one that my best team in the best ball, specifically that one. If Tyreek and Jefferson have Tyreek and Jefferson game,
I remember that draft.
Probably win that.
I remember that draft because
I was the one with Clock and Gemmo and Peacock, and that was the one that everybody was in.
Oh, all the hitters.
Do those guys, I mean, obviously they got people around them that play fantasy. Do they play fantasy? Like, can the NFL players play fantasy during the year? Or
Yeah, bro. I was in the league a couple years ago. I was in the league with Darren Waller and Austin Eckler.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, T-Pain was in it. Fucking then a bunch of like fantasy analysts as well. Like Hugh Jackman. Not Hugh Jackman, that's Wolverine. What's his name? Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson. Damn, that would have been cool if I was in there with Wolverine. And you know what's crazy? Is Coach Hugh Jackson, bro. He was talking the gang of shit, like recording videos, talking shit. Like, I'm gonna win this league. Fuck y'all. Like, you know what I mean? And then of course, I gotta get on him. How you gonna win this league? You didn't even win shit in the league, bruh. I couldn't resist it. I had to. I'm in the league with y'all.
JPZ said, I bet Calvin Ridley would come join us.
I mean, shit. I'll bet on it.
For sure.
Hey,
I mean, because like guys like Austin Eckler, he
does fantasy content.
Like, yeah, literally, yeah, he's a fantasy football content creator.
Yeah.
He may only be a part of a show, but he's not shy about the fantasy content that he does, because it's all over his social media.
So come playoff week, they know to the ball out. Like they trying to ball out.
And
I mean, I'm sure they're trying to ball out every game, but I mean,
Austin
Eckler didn't do it for us.
I was one of the number one teams. It was a 14-team league, and it was traditional league, single QB, whatnot. I fucking got knocked out off the bye week by Schmitty. And he went on to lose to Clock that year. Oh, no, Heath Cummings.
The anticipation of the best ball is killing me. I bet Kid is just edging himself over there every day. Like, oh, looking at his best ball.
He can feel it. He thinks he feels something. Well,
because he put up 427, so he knows he's got a respectable score, no matter what.
Yeah, I know something you don't know. I like that. Bogey's behind the scenes. He knows everything.
Peacock said that I did the avatars for everyone in that celebrity league. Hell yeah, man, that's fucking dope. Yeah.
Yeah, we were all Street Fighters. I was Blanca.
Tight. Yeah. Man, I really want to get that new Street Fighters game. Like, PlayStation is trying to get me to like just spend.
Oh, wait a second. They came out with a new one. It's part 5?
I don't know if it's. Well, you got to remember, this is my first.
Come on, you got to know these things for me, because it was one of my old addictions. I had to give it up.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I mean, this Street Fighter is art new to me because I haven't seen any of this stuff, but it's on PlayStation 5. So if there's already one that came out, it's probably that one. I don't think there's a brand new one that like just came out this past month or anything.
Can't nobody play with me, bro.
No Xbox?
Nah.
They got a new one?
Nah, it's on the PlayStation.
They said they got a new Xbox though?
No. Just the same one, right?
I'm a Sony guy.
I had the Xbox 360 and like
my kids I'm not gonna front, my kids actually started my kids gaming endeavors started with the Xbox One, the big old brick one, the cinder block one.
Yeah. I had the Xbox 360 and dealing with like Rings of Death and shit, and just all these stupid ass things that like can.
Hey, remember I was telling you my DJ. Shout out to my DJ Ricky Wires, bro. This motherfucker that was his little side hustle. $40 for a red circle of death, the rainbow circle of death fix, or the red circle of death. My bad. Rainbow is apple.
You're probably making hella dough if you
making dough like at his crib. It'd be stacked up, bro. And then fools would just come through. He just had a whole thing, a whiteboard. The fools 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Well, them motherfuckers just in and out, bro. You know what I mean? But they got to get back to Call of Duty, bro. That was what, 2010, 11, during that era, the Xbox 360.
Yeah, because like, I mean, you could like send it back to Xbox, right? But like,
it's gonna take you a minute.
It'll take for fucking like I never had to. Luckily, I don't know how I got so lucky that I didn't get the red Rings of Death until I was ready to throw that shit away anyways. And then it was just like done. After I got the PlayStation 4 already, and then I got the Rings of Death. It was like it knew. It knew that it was being cheap. It's just self-destructed.
The PlayStation just fucking was like, you know what time it is, bro.
Self-destructed. It's like that Amazon fucking robot that they showed the video for that just killed itself.
That's funny.
And Andy said it's been out since Sega Genesis. Well, no. We're talking about a new one that is on PlayStation 5. And Peacock said Street Fighter 6, I think.
Okay, it's the.
Now, I'm not even sure what number, but the graphics are just like insane. But it's all the old characters still. I mean, there's new.
It's always the same characters. I mean, like, well, because they do like they went from so the part 4 was like modeled after the Third Strike, which was like the part 3 where they changed the gameplay up. And then part 3 didn't have a part 4 for like fucking over a decade. You know what I mean? Actually, I'm like, yeah, it might have been over a decade because it was like 2007. That shit came out. You know what I mean? With 4. And then they came out with like Super Street Fighter 4 because this was just modeling the old when they came out with Street Fighter 2, then Super Street Fighter 2, and then you know what I mean?
Right, for sure.
And then like, yeah, then they did the 5, and then they did Super Street Fighter 5. So now if they're at 6, that's hard, bro. You guys don't want to play with me in that shit, bro.
All the muscle memory still there.
Look, I'm glad somebody said that.
I dream about it.
I like my Series S. No issues. Yeah. I just got mine. I play it every now and again. It's pretty smooth.
See, that's my thing though too. Is like, man, I just I'm not even joking when I say I gave up like poker like 10 years ago and like Street Fighter, like, you know, maybe the same time, like, because it'll just be things I just be on. You know what I mean? If I'm not doing nothing, I was doing that. You know what I mean? Or I'm in the or I'll be in the studio and then motherfuckers is like, oh, we got the TV in there. They trying to play Street Fighter. I'm like, bruh, you know what I mean? What are you doing, bruh? I'm trying to fight the urges. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I love Street Fighter. Ain't nobody see me with Ken Masters or Zangief or Blanca.
All the peeps in their Week 18 championships just got an update from the Chiefs that Andy Reid said that some of their starters will be sitting.
Yeah, like Pachex.
Probably. I didn't read too much, but yeah. So if you're depending on any Chiefs starters, I would.
Oh, no, it's all of them, bro. Because I just remember they have no shot at it.
Yeah, no.
They have no shot at the first.
Their spot is locked, and I think didn't the Jaguars lose?
The Rams Niners are locked. And you know what I mean? The Jags lost to Carolina, did they?
No, they won. My bad.
Excuse me.
But they have the tiebreaker over the Jags, is what it is. So no matter what, Chiefs are staying.
The Jags this year.
Yeah. Well, wait. Did the Chiefs beat the Dolphins?
Yep, in London.
So that's what's crazy because the Chiefs, if the Bills beat the Dolphins, the Chiefs could. Wait! But the Bills have the tiebreaker over the Chiefs.
Over the Chiefs, they beat them up off
so
the bye.
If the Bills win, it doesn't matter anyways.
Bills are just going for their division.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, if the Bills win, it doesn't matter anyways for the Chiefs because they don't have the tiebreaker.
Yeah, you just said that the Chiefs are unaffected right now.
And if the Dolphins win, the Chiefs can't take that spot anyway. So literally, no matter what, Chiefs are going to be the number 3 seed going into the playoffs.
Wait, so the Bills don't have a chance of winning it?
They do, yeah.
They do, yeah.
They
win. Dolphins lose.
They made that the Sunday night. They made that the Sunday night football game.
Yeah, they flexed it, right?
Every single Sunday game was flexed. They didn't know who was going to be the Saturday games or whatever.
Because that's how it went down.
Yeah, they put 2 somewhat important game. Well, they put 1 really important game. That's the Texans. Texans Colts. They put that one on Saturday.
Oh, the Ginsu versus the Stroud.
Yep, and then they put the Ravens Steelers on Saturday as well. Who knows? I don't know if the Steelers. I mean, the Ravens have no reason to play anybody at this point. They got everything locked. But 2 weeks without your starters playing, that is, that's tough as well. And then, then all the games are like either at 10 o'clock or 1 o'clock, except the Dolphins Bills. That's the Sunday night game. And then we're starting our draft right after the Sunday night game.
I got this community mailbox, right? And the mailman, he fills all the joints, and then he does like a dance while he slaps them all closed. Boom, 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 slapping them all closed like 40 boxes. You know? But he's like doing his thing. He does it every time. It's hella funny. I like a person that enjoys their job, though. You know what I mean? Not like those people that get upset when you ask for extra ranch or extra sauce in the drive-thru. You know those motherfuckers? It's 50 cents. Okay. You act like it's yours, motherfucker.
Well, see, you know what's weird is people probably wouldn't even notice if they just didn't say anything and they just put it on there. Like every time, like if I went and I ordered a Big Mac, they're like, okay, that's like $7.99. Like you think like people would like, order the Big Mac? Like, no, they just punch it in.
I know, right? Sauce Nazis? Why you get all crazy? I'm just asking for extra sauce. Taco Bell, they do it right. For the first window, they just give you the whole bag of the sauces, right? What sauce do you want? They just give you a whole entire bag of this motherfucker.
Yeah, McDonald's is not making any profit because you guys gave away too much sauce.
Especially the McDonald's, like, see, I'd be asking for the Mac sauce, they get really upset. But they keep, I know they keep them in a squeeze bottle thing. Listen, motherfucker, you can just, they're ready to go. I want the Big Mac sauce for my fries, goddammit. It's 50 cents. Okay. Go ahead, the next one.
All right, so Jamie's squad, we kept Jamie at the edge of his seat. I don't even know if he's here, but if he's watching our replay later, we kept him at the edge of his seat forever. So taking down Zoo Crew, he had Goff. Henry sucked, but he had Kyran. Kyran's a part of a lot of winning squads. Tyreek, Brandon Ayuk, Isaiah Likely, Ken Walker, had Pittman in there as well. Jamie's squad was nice. He was top 2 team the entire year. He had the high score at least one time throughout the year. And he's a fucking savage, and he has E40 as his profile picture in the league. I didn't even notice that.
I ain't never noticed that neither, bro. That's hard. Hey, because he's gamed up. He's gamed up.
There goes Jamie. Getting the dub in the championship.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 more divisions left.
Hella chips. Let's go.
All right. The next division we got here is division number 8. Division number 8. This was the one.
That Oreo thing? That's that Oreo thing?
This is the Oreo. Yep, the Oreo
because
flour.
I was in this one.
I
didn't make it.
Spoiler. And is the Oreo flour still around as well? Is that still a flavor around?
I don't think the Oreo flour's around this year.
So this is all the OG stuff.
This was like wrapping up last year,
2023.
like the end of 2023.
Okay.
Yeah, man. 2024 is all brand newies.
Let's go.
The brand newie. Hey, I need that fresh frozen hoodie though.
Let's get that rolling.
Hell yeah. And the case could be like a little like ice box like type thing.
You know what I mean? That could even just be a sub brand of the Waferz just for the merch. You know what I mean?
That could be like a dab, you know what I mean?
Ooh, even that. There it is. I mean, it should represent a part of the product, right? Like the fresh frozen.
You know what I mean? Like just like a super iced out rock, the rocks, you know what I mean?
Uh-oh. Hank said he's smoking on that Oreo right now, like specifically Waferz or different brand. He said just got it yesterday, Super Gas.
Oh, well, shit.
Oh, well, who's that, Bakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bakes is down there and he's in the vicinity. It might be.
It might still, I mean, there might still be some packs around. Shit.
Hey, it'd be like that.
Give me the line.
It'd be like that sometimes, you know what I mean? After the consignment, you know what I mean? And it, and then it made it, right? It might just sit around. I'm the motherfucker that come through. I'm looking for all the DCs. All the discard? No, whatever they're gonna discard. I come through what you can throw away. Give it to me.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm not sure if if it won't come back around or not, or if it's fresh. I just know we be having other flavors, other stash, wafer drops, other flour.
Well,
that
because
come
in the
just released, so
spaces, you know what I'm talking about? In the
what's that?
space that I'm gonna cultivate something. You know what I mean? Like if I'm going on something new, I'm gonna, it's gonna take space. You know what I mean? We're gonna switch it up. You know what I mean?
For sure.
2024 shit. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like that special blend one, right? That was like a once a year thing, right? For you
Yeah.
guys.
The stash, but
Yeah,
we're
the
gonna
stash.
switch.
There you go.
We're gonna keep doing stashes, but we're just gonna switch them up. You feel me?
Right.
We might bring some back. You know what I mean?
I like big.
that too, man. I like all new shit, even though because I'm a brand loyalist. So like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care as long as the brand don't change. You know what I'm talking about? Like me as a consumer, like all my TVs are Samsung. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's probably doper TVs, but like they keep coming out with dope shit. I keep going. I'm a brand loyalist. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm the same way with my cannabis consumption. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Big said, I don't know what brand. He said, all jar, no packs. Say it with me. Bodegas. Hey, Jamie said the champ is here. We just went over your team, Jamie, like literally like 5 minutes ago. Congrats, champ.
Let's go, champ.
It was actually like a minute ago. If you wanted to see his review, yo, joint, but you killed that. Bro, shout out to the champ, bro. Champ talk.
Jamie, man, I got something special for you, man. You already know.
Ray Moma said, greetings from Argentina. Greetings.
Okay. Don't cry for me, Argentina. My bad. Did I say that out loud?
All right. Here we go. Jumping over to the number 8 here. So this one was the one where Johnny and your mama's pimp were the bye-week teams. Our man Trip 316 beat Song in week 15, and our man Andy beat Big Juicy to move on. Your mama's pimp, man, he was on such a roll for a long time, but Andy smacked him up to make it.
Andy from Toy Story to smack the pimp. His mom's pimp. He said, "I'll write my name on your foot, motherfucker."
To move on to the championship, and our man Johnny moved on to the championship as well. Johnny actually scored the highest in week 16. In week 17, though. So Andy, man, from a 7-7 number 6 seed all the way to fantasy glory, 142.30 over Johnny, who is 129.13. So Andy had Dak, Monty Burns. Uh-oh. Here we go. He had CD.
What?
There we go. Most people
that's our first CD sighting.
Yeah, most people have. I mean, we're getting on the higher scoring teams now.
Yeah, you're right. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, B.
And he had Goddard. He had Aaron Jones.
What?
His team killed it. He killed it.
Hey, I got to apologize to Aaron Jones, owners, and Aaron Jones. If you made it in spite of him, he did it for you.
Yeah.
Imagine if you traded for him at one point when that Aaron Jones manager was real disgruntled. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Got him for nothing. That'd be crazy.
For sure, bro. In Dynasty, we saw a bunch of Aaron Jones getting moved around. Remember that?
Yeah, I acquired a few.
Yeah. I think you're the one I saw doing. And the meanwhile, I'm like, why are you doing that, bro?
And Aaron Jones, he was a part of at least one of my championships.
If he plays Flowers, does he win? Does he win that?
Let's
who, then?
Oh no.
19.6. So I mean, if he would have played Flowers over Chase, that would have gave him 12 points.
No. You don't get
it. He still would not have.
See, that's a great loss then. If I'm that guy, that makes me be okay.
If he doesn't play Tony Pollard, though, that's another story. Because he had JT and Zamir White. So I mean that's really what it would have been. He needed the ball.
Why would you play? The Lions are one of the best run defenses. Why would you do that?
He needed the balls to sit Pollard and then play Flowers, and that would have gave him the overall dub.
So he could have won.
So he did play White though.
Yeah, he played White. He played Taylor. They were just in the flex spots.
Oh, Taylor sucked.
Oh man, he supposed to have Taylor.
No, Taylor had 17. He had 96 yards.
Oh, never mind. I'm reading that wrong. Okay. Oh shit, he went crazy.
It was Chase.
It was the Flowers. Yeah.
He had Chase and Pollard. That was it. Who sucked? He only had 2 players who didn't hit their projections.
Yeah, but no matter what he did, he lose. That's destiny.
No. I just told you right there. If he would have sat Pollard.
Oh no! Oh, you found it.
Yeah, if he would have sat Pollard and played Flowers, because he had 2 running backs in the flexes, so we would have to move one of those flex running backs to the running back spot. So he did have the formula.
I would do that, bro. I would be not disciplined enough to sit Chase. Even though it's like
he could have played Chase. If he would have sat Chase for Flowers, it wouldn't have worked. He had to sit Pollard.
Oh, okay.
He had to sit Pollard for Flowers.
Oh, I would have done that so fast. Hey, Fred, what? The Ravens were playing the fucking Dolphins. It was gonna be a shootout. Come on, man.
That's funny. Ray Momo said, "Just woke up getting my act together," and he's like dying laughing at your.
Hey, it's all good, Fred. Listen, Fred. We it's 2024 and beyond. We in this thing. We getting it back right.
So Johnny, our boy Johnny, could not do it versus our man.
That was it. That was it.
Did you guys hear an alarm?
That was a coaching decision right there. That was all. That wasn't nothing else but a coaching decision, man. They could have.
What up, Andy? Andy in the house on Facebook. He said CD Dak Stack, a league winner.
Let's go, man. Hey,
first one that we saw.
Champ.
First,
that's Andy from Toy Story. He's all grown up now.
He doesn't play with toys anymore. He plays fantasy football.
Nah, bro. He wrote his name on everybody's foot in that league. He's like, I own you, motherfuckers.
All right, let's jump over to the next division. We got 3 divisions left. Who's going to be the high scorer? Who at whatever division we talk about very, very last, that is the champ with the high score. Here we go. Next division.
Oh my God, you guys hear it again? Am I going crazy? Just tell me I'm not crazy. There's an alarm going on.
Not hear an alarm. All right.
Is it a bird?
He might be hearing my Frenchie snoring.
Oh, okay, cool. That's it. Yeah, I was like, oh, it sounds like an alarm. Okay, cool. As long as I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think that was an alarm, but yeah, there we go.
I'm always on alert. I'm like, oh no. Is it the apocalypse? I'm always on par, bro. Okay, as long as I'm not crazy.
Bakes, what's that ringing? Do I have a tumor?
What's that ringing?
Jamie said he probably had the Letterman points on the bench with Pacheco. I didn't go look at Pacheco there. But just keep it in mind what you may have had, Jamie. And when we get to the final one, you'll see what
we'll start to diagnose it a little more for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, for the big,
final
big
one.
title.
Did he go crazy?
It's the fucking prestigious title.
Oh yeah, the inaugural,
the champ of all champs, Waferz style.
So the next division that we are in, the number 9 division here, and it's our man 95 Chase and Silky Johnson, who were the bye week teams. Our man Bonafide beat Nibo in week 15. Song beat Jay Peasy in week 15, and Song was the high scorer in week 16. He took down our man Chase. That was Chase who was in here earlier, said he had a close one to Song.
Shout out to the Chase Bank.
Less than 4 points there. Less than 4 points. And then the other matchup, we had Bonafide versus Silky Johnson, and Bonafide moves on past Silky Johnson. Silky Johnson is not winning Player Hater of the Year this year, at least in this division. Bonafide against Song for all the marbles, and Bonafide who is victorious, 145.27.
Love.
Bonafide squeaks in at the number 6 seed and makes it all the way to the championship game. And to win, he had J Love, CMC, Taylor, Devontae Adams, Tyler Lockett, and Kittle, but and Walker killed. I mean, not killed it, but I mean, you know, hit a touchdown at least, and that was enough to take down Song Squad, who Derek Carr, Rashad White, James Cook, Amon Ra, Jefferson, Everett, Cooks, Ridley. Crazy.
That was the on paper team. Actually, you know what? Arguably, I might have took actually the winner on paper. I think
he had Browning on the bench. He had Edwards on the bench. Edwards scored more than both of his starting RBs. Browning scored more than Carr. I mean, it was a big margin of victory, though. I mean, almost 40 points. So
yeah,
he needed a lot of different players in there.
I won't take us down the rabbit hole of the math this time.
Hey, Crispy, it's not a tumor. So Bonafide, congrats, bro. And
hey
thanks
man,
for
shout out
over
to our pops, Crispy, bro. Shout out to our pops, man. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm hella happy again, man. That they got rid of all the cancer up out of his shit, bro. Let's go, pops.
You better be there in August, Crispy. We're not taking no for an answer.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, because of being a part of the 420 crew myself, not just the motherfucker that's on here rocking with y'all. Like, I really rock with y'all. So, you know, we get into the people's lives, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's, you know what I'm saying? And that shit makes me happy for real to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Pops. Happy New Year.
Yeah, get ready for August, guys. It's August 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. Pretty much like we're going to start hearing pricing and everything over the next week or two, but we're going to try to keep it very similar to what it was last year, but we're going to be working on getting a bigger place than last year. And for anyone who's not going to be staying at the 420 Crew Mansion, we're going to be working on getting some kind of deal with some hotel that's super close, not some bullshit, you know. We'll try to find something off strip, but so for a little bit of a discount, but you know, we'll at least be at a Hilton or, you know, something like that, something decent. And so if you don't want to stay at the mansion, you'll be able to get some kind of hotel room at a discount that's very close. All right, and make COD great again. What up, bro? He said, "What up, boys?" He said, "I'm up at pick 220 in the Superflex startup. Already got 3 QBs. Oh, wait. So pick 220. I was thinking round. I don't know why I was thinking round 2, pick 20, but yeah, pick 220. Already got 3 QBs. But who would you take out of AOC? Who the fuck is AOC? Noah Brown, or take a flyer on Demarcus Robinson? I mean, shit, Demarcus Robinson, unless you're going to, I mean, I don't know, maybe get him to trade him, because if he does good in the playoffs, even though you're not playing, you might have some trade value. I have no idea who AOC is. Who the fuck is AOC? Aiden O'Connell. Okay. I don't know if Aiden O'Connell is gonna have a job anywhere, but I really like stacking the QBs in Superflex late, because they turn into something. You know, they're gonna be worth at least a little bit. Yeah, I said not a lot of high upside names left, or rookies. Yeah, for sure. That's why we so I'd probably go with Aiden O'Connell there, and you know, hopefully Noah Brown's like there in the next round. Yeah, that's why I like our dynasties, because we get into the 20s, and we're knee deep in IDP. And when people start going IDP crazy, then all these offensive guys start falling way farther than they should. Yeah, get ready, guys. We got dynasty leagues coming. All right. So here we go.
Where we at?
2 divisions left. Let's jump over to it. All right. Here we go. We are moving on to division number 2. Division number 2. And we had, so it was Brock, Nate, and our man Efren. Those were the bye week teams. Peacock beat Sigstone in week 1. He faces Efren in week 16. And Doobie, Boobies, and Booty beats Tunji. It's a tongue twister. It always is. In week 2, or week 16, we had Efren scoring the highest points out of everybody, 170 points. He beats Peacock to move on to the championship. And Doobie, Boobies, and Booty beats Brock, Nate. So both, or one of the bye week teams falls.
Oh, the Doobie Booties and the Booty did it?
He made it. He made it. And
Okay.
this is 3 6 seeds in a row that have won the championship here. Like, this is wild.
Hey, it's kind of epic.
Wait, Hus. I haven't seen you in any of these leagues. Have you? Are you surprising us with a?
So I told you I brought this up weeks ago when we were here. My team had the most points in the league, and I didn't make the playoffs based on
none of them. Oh.
And then in number 5, I lost in round 1, I think. Yeah, so we're not to that one. You'll see my name here later in the final one, but that's how tough that one was. That is the last division that we're talking about. All right, Doobie, Boobies, and Booty 145 and 70.
That's a fan favorite of mine. Oh, I'm a fan favorite of that team.
It was
25-point
victory over Efren. He had Baker, he had James Conner, he had Devontae Adams, he had Jerome Ford, he had Flacco on the bench. It didn't matter. Derek Carr on the bench, Jordan Love on the bench, Gus Edwards on the bench.
Oh, he went with Baker against the Saints. He went with the gangster play.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because who knows? He makes a couple different plays. Maybe his team is not the one we're reading second to last.
Wow.
It's very, very close. Slim margins of victory. And Efren, I mean, he had some good guys. I mean, he had Josh Allen, he had Kamara, Brees Hall, Amon Ra, Tyreek, Aaron Jones, Cole Kmet sucked, Chandler sucked. His team was solid.
He had a squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do. I mean, shit, he made it.
I mean, he was one of the bye week teams, and he had the most points in the league. But Doobie, Boobies, and Booty reigns victorious in week 17.
The boys and Booty.
And JPZ said, "Oh, it's the Doobies."
Yeah. The Doobies, the Booties, and the Booties, man.
All right.
Doobies, Boobies, and Booties. Say that 17 times fast, bruh.
Yeah. And Stevie B, what up, bro? So we broke down. You were the second division that we broke down. If you scroll back to like 42 minutes, that's when we broke down your division. If you want to check that a little bit later, I'll have the timestamps in after we do the show.
That's hard.
Champ talk.
Stevie B.
Champ talk. You know
Stevie B was the main sponsor at the August event, our draft weekend extravaganza. And I think he said he's going to be there again this year and going to be killing it again. Waferz was one of the big time sponsors there. I know you guys smoked a bunch of the Waferz flour, the Waferz dabs as well. We're going to be looking for more sponsors for the August event, and just get ready. August 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. Put in your time to get off of work right now. You do not want to miss it this year. It is only going to get bigger, only going to get better every single year. And JPZ said that's the best name ever. I mean, he was going for, like we may have an award.
It is JP. I thought I'm rooting for him the whole time.
I mean, man, like it was that your mama's pimp, your mama's coach. Like, I mean, there's a few that but
I was rooting for your mama's coach to never get a win. He ripped off 5 straight to close it.
But that's what's wild is he went. Like, I think it was 4 straight, but yeah, he won.
No, he went. Yeah, he won. What?
He lost 10 in a row. 10 in a row, and then won 4 in a row right at the end somehow.
Like, why would you do that? Just go be the perfect loss guy.
He just likes a challenge. That's all.
I guess. Challenge. He's like, I really got him where I want him now.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna get. We're going to get this going here. Hold up.
So that's a dog snoring?
Man, that's a little puppy, man.
That's tight. What kind of puppy was it?
Hold on, let me grab
This whole time I thought it was like a fucking
Yeah, you
like
sound like
all
an
of a sudden I
alarm or
was picturing
something. Man.
myself in GoldenEye. I was in GoldenEye all of a sudden, bruh. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't
That one
know.
level where there's the alarm going off and you gotta go and bust that motherfucker out.
Oh yeah.
Kill everyone.
Yeah.
This my logo.
There we go. Hell yeah. How many weeks old?
Dogs.
How many weeks old is it?
He's 18 weeks.
Okay.
Oh shit, my bad. I totally fucked that up.
Hella early.
Dude, that's right.
Oh.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, oh, that's right.
Bake said, when are we doing the Derby races? So I'm gonna work on getting everybody. I'm gonna work on.
I used to snort like that when I was a baby. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna work on getting everybody in the league, and then we're gonna work on the chats and everything. And yeah, we'll figure it out. We may be doing it during Saturday during the games, just while we're live. At least for the slow drafts and stuff. Whatever's filled by then, we'll probably be doing Saturday and on Sunday a little bit. All right, and here we go. Dab loaded. Let's jump over to the last division.
Let's go.
All right, the final division here is the number 5 division, and this was one of those ones that I was in and got whooped up. I don't know why it's not showing me the bracket being in here, but let me pull it up and I'll just read it off. So we had Drizzy Drake and Gary B. Gary B was one of the peeps who was there in August with us in the Green Bowl draft. And one of Gary's friends who always comes to Vegas with him, he was like, I want to be in that league somehow.
He almost went all the way.
Well, yeah, and and he said he was just he's already ready. He's ready to go. So we already got replacements for people if people aren't going to be in Vegas for this. Here we go. Drizzy Drake, Gary B. They were the what's it called? The bye week teams. I beat Song in week 1 to play Gary B in week 16, and Mr. Negative beat Team Jose to go play Team Drizzy Drake. Team Drizzy Drake puts up the most points in week 16, 148 over Mr. Negative, and Gary B beat me by 17 points, 129 to 112. And so the number 1 and 2 seeds face off against each other here. And Drizzy Drake 169.
Nice.
69.
And 43.
Pause.
Yeah.
That shit is funny as fuck, man. I can't lie.
You're crazy.
Hey, he was the first one that went over 200, correct?
Yep, I was just looking at it right now. I wanted to see what week it was. It was week 8 where his team scored 200, and that was the first time. And I think there's only
You know
two
why I'm bringing
times
this
that it was
up?
him.
You know why I'm bringing this up? Because he was talking that shit in the chat. He goes, I'm gonna get that jacket. He said it then. That's why I was like, wait a second, that's that motherfucker. I might have said the same thing too. I hate his music. He's like, listen, I'm not taking responsibility.
Drake, yeah. Woo, woo.
Killed it,
He did
man.
that, bro.
Let's go, Drake.
So
Yeah,
his
let's go,
squad:
Drake.
Hurts, Brees Hall, CMC, Pittman, Hopkins, Njoku, ETN, Kyren. Man, see Kyren, part of the biggest, part of the highest scoring team. That's crazy that we only saw one CD Lamb in there. CD Lamb didn't make it to a lot of championships. I think that was because it was a pretty whack week that he had before that. But that's wild. We only had one team out of all these champions that had CD on there. Multiple teams with Kyren. This might have been the first time I saw ETN. I told everybody, don't be foolish and take ETN out of your lineup when he's going up against Carolina. Killed it. And I mean, he had CMC who sucks, and then he has Brees Hall, who's like one of the higher scorers on the week for running backs, and then Kyren, who was he the
I
highest?
want to chipper with Brees Hall, man. Shout out to Big Breezy. Greasy is what I call him, bro. He got real greasy for me, bro. Let's go.
Man, yeah, and Drake, he said I messaged Alex the same thing. Hell yeah, he was talking that shit because 200 points in a league without IDP. Like, I mean, single QB.
I remember this shit, bro. I remember this shit, bro. You know, my recall's pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yep. Man, and Kidda said, okay, now do the best ball. Nope. Tomorrow morning, Kidda, you must wait another 24 hours.
Wait.
24 hours. Because I was going to be
you're only building the suspense up for him, bro. Why are you doing my man's like that?
Kidda,
he doesn't know what to take from that at all, huh? What I just said.
So tomorrow, I mean, we're probably gonna hopefully start around 7:00. Yeah, it's nice sleeping in sometimes, and just avoiding the and hitting the snooze a couple extra times. We got 74 teams that we're gonna go through, and it's gonna be literally like this, where we start at team 74, working our way all the way up to the highest scoring squad.
Hey, kid, are you working? His kid he just got off, huh? He works overnight.
Yeah.
So he's like, God damn it.
Well, he is gonna have.
Is he working tonight?
Well, he is gonna have some teams that we'll be talking about early in the show, but I don't think he cares about those teams and where they finish.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck about those ones. He wants to know about his 427. Is this the highest? Tune in and see.
Yeah, because we did have multiple teams over 400, even though it was it was a shabby week, you know. Overall, there was still teams over 400 because it's best ball. So as long as you had the right guys,
you had to be a guy.
A lot of teams that were over 400, a lot of teams that were over 390. Like there's a bunch of teams over 390 as well. So
I think it goes 1 through 14 payouts.
1 through 14 are all in the money.
Let's go.
So yeah, spoiler: if you're in the 200s, low 300s, probably not making it in the top 14.
Valiant effort.
And we appreciate everybody who played and joined. 888 teams in there. How many teams did we have in the Waferz? So we had 10 divisions, 12 in each division. So 120 folks in the inaugural Waferz division. And
it's going to be bigger and better.
And our man Drizzy Drake, the champion who scores the highest points when it all matters, championship week. And I'm gonna get
he got the ill jacket. Let's go.
That's gonna be hard. So I'm gonna get with the design team and make sure that we get this actual size and everything. And also, if you guys are due a gift, give me your sizes. So when they give you your information, get their sizes so that they can get they issue. You know what I mean?
There you go. Everybody who won a championship, I'll be reaching out, but make sure if you want, quicker responses, reach out to me with send your address because we're gonna have to send that. What Doe just said, your size, I'm assuming t-shirt size, right? T-shirt, sweater, whatever. Something for the top.
We're gonna give them the hood. You're gonna get the hoodies for that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I think you guys. I think the winners got shirts. You know what I mean, during the regular season, or a hat, or different little prizes. If you got, you know what you got if you got it.
Hell yeah. And Peacock said shout out to the design team, all that shit's badass. Hell yeah. And I think Peacock is gonna, if you can, Peacock, try to get me whatever file version we need to turn the 420 crew into like a patch, because they are going to get like some patches, I believe, to put on the Letterman jacket. So it would be dope to get the 420 crew patch, on there somewhere.
Put like a 2023 thing on it.
Yeah.
It's a title, bruh.
Hell yeah.
Not just a jacket. That's a title.
Hell yeah.
The title of all titles.
And that That one's one that, I mean, you might not be wearing it everywhere, but man, that one's one you're gonna feel nice when you go stunting with that one.
Yeah, that's fine. You pull up to the session, or you pull up to the smoke spot, or whatever color it may go with. You might just throw the Giants hat on or something, the San Francisco Giants hat on, or
the little burnt orange.
Yeah, you feel me?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fucking Derek, he said, I'm not gonna lie, kid, and that's why I was here too. I put in the message in every single.
You know why? Because it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. That's why. Because we normally do the best balls on it. Today's Wednesday. Please tell me it's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Okay,
but yeah, but
I've
this
been
one
off all year so far. I thought it was Tuesday on Monday.
But specifically, I said for this one, it's going to be Thursday. Give me an extra day because we want all the, there's a lot of teams that were very, very close in scoring. That's why I wanted to wait until literally like today, get the final scores, which I did go do this morning. And there was fucking point change in there. So like,
And if there's any discrepancies, people can look in the settings per league. And it'll show you the stat correction section.
Yeah.
Because even this morning, I went and looked at League 21 just to see week 16.
Just to go back, just in case.
Because I would have won it all, man. It was 334.73 to 334.83. Fuck that shit.
It's hella close.
That's the degenerate shit, man. I'm telling you. I used to like erase my app, like after the season, like fuck it, erase.
I do that with Bovado every year.
Yeah, now
I feel you though, because I'll be mad at the motherfucker. See, that's why you got playing like a dozen plus leagues. But man, or whatever is manageable. Because I always felt like I would go up in tiers, because I'd be like, see, but now I know like what I want to like pay attention to. Like this year, I made an emphasis on Dynasty. And
Dynasty is the way to go because there's not as much day-to-day movement like for waivers and shit like that. Like
especially in our formats, it makes it fun too because it's 50-man rosters. So the management is just the everyday movement of players in and out of picking up shit that's available. Because most people, they'll just sit on what they got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we just come up on linebackers and shit.
Because there's not a lot of offensive guys that really come
Ever.
up who are like worth a shit. Like early in the season maybe, but then it's just like only like defensive guys, and you got to be doing deep dives. And we tell everybody who to pick up. Like we literally have waiver wire shows. Like, look at these guys. These are guys to get on your radar. Right. And then I get them the next day for $0. And I'm like, hey, all right.
Hey, what's funny is I'll get them the first day for $30. I'm like, I did that motherfucker.
Just to make sure, lock it down.
Hey, listen, bro. Hey, man, there's been so many times, bro, or even like in Dynasty, like just someone we've been sitting on, bro, like fucking Terrell Bernard, bro. And I'll take it to week 1. You were like, Terrell Bernard's gonna win Foods championships. And that shit made me like, I even yelled out, don't fucking jinx it.
And then what did he get?
I had all the Terrell Bernards. All right, for context.
And then what did he get? Championship.
He had 40 points week 1, and he closed out with 39 points in the championship for us. So and he went crazy like the first 7 weeks. Then he started like peppering here and there, but he killed it in the entire playoffs. Like he was just like one of those ones that because if you fuck with our show, you would be aware of this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. You know what I mean? Because we're not necessarily a dynasty show. You get what I'm saying? Us?
Yep.
We just never stop. That's why we're like a consistent show, right?
Yeah.
It's just like if you just fuck with us, you're gonna be aware of like all these joints. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna get back to themed shows for sure. I mean,
that's the off season.
A lot of times we just do wake and bakes and just question and answer sessions, but yeah, we're gonna get back to specific themed shows.
Yeah, we got playmakers coming back. I'm talking to all the guys. We coming back. Yeah,
the playoff leagues, they're going down right now.
Yeah,
bunch of squares. I got the squares up for both Saturday games and the Sunday night game because those are going to be the
bunch of L7s. Let's go. Give me money.
And what Tilly say? I'm in a dynasty trading Amon Ron McBride for Kyren and Laporta. Thoughts? I don't like that because I don't want to trade for Kyren at like his peak. Laporta is probably going to come down. Like he's the number 1 tight end. He can only come down from there or repeat tight end 1, but he can't get better than tight end 1.
Yeah, and when you say tight end 1, 2, and not repeat tight end 1, I'll clarify for the people. He means like he could definitely finish top 12 again, which is tight end 1, but tight end 1 overall. That's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do
like
that.
if you have the Kyren though, I get which side is he on? He has a because
I'm assuming he's trading
on Kyren. I'm selling.
Well, yeah, like I'd want to
I'm
sell.
doing it for a receiver. Like I'm gonna go buy like Chase or something.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? I'm gonna do something wild like that because
whoever has Kyren,
like
they're
Garrett
trying
Wilson.
to. Whoever has Kyren, they're trying to get Amon Ra back. Like they're doing what I would
do. That's what he's.
I don't think that that's the person who's asking.
Yeah, so that guy's doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's doing it right. Yeah, don't give in to that guy.
Yeah, sell up on Kyren. Like that's what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sell up on Kyren.
Yeah, keep them boys.
Yeah. You don't want to get rid of no St. Browns or none. You don't do none of that shit, bro. I'm keeping St. Brown, bro.
Let's see. Today's Wednesday, so we got Spencer the Guru Nation Power Hour that starts at 6 West Coast time, 9 Eastern. And then we got our man Peacock with the H-Town Huddle, 7 West Coast time, 10 Eastern.
You know what's dope? He said it's going to go down just like this. Come down.
Well, yeah. This week was going to be a playoff game pretty much.
Mm-hmm. He's been saying it for like the last month, like just while he's just looking at the landscape, which is kind of cool. You know what I mean? Because that's precise, bro. Let's go.
Just a reminder again, if you're not on Patreon, go join the crew, 420crew.org, so you could join these playoff leagues with us. We're going to have a raffle at the end of January. There's usually a signed jersey in the mix and a bunch of different swag from a bunch of different sponsors of the show. And what else? And all the drafts are going to start next week, so jump in right now. And Doe, let them know everything Waferz.
So, man, new year, we got new product, we got new merch coming. Just, a plethora. We're going to keep it going. You know what I mean? New collabs and everything. So just stay tuned. Follow us at Waferz Official. Make sure that you tap in with us and we'll keep you up to date with what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Johnny, yes, you did miss it. Where were you in? You were in division.
And are we getting close to, though? Are you guys in the last trimester thing?
What's that? Oh no, we
in a second.
We're in week 18.
So second.
Second?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Okay. Damn, but what's the sleep schedule like?
Man, it just started like this week, like being like difficult. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
It's crazy, bro. Like
it's different, right?
It's different, yeah, for sure. But that's good. I'm trying to get used to it, but I've been kind of used to it with these puppies and shit. But I know it's a totally different world, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I mean? You gotta, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. But shout out to everybody. Oh, my bad. I just hella cut off Delhan. Are we doing the closeouts now?
Oh no. I'm good. You go ahead, brother.
Yeah, Johnny said, did I miss it? Yep, you did. Just rewind a little bit. I think if you're Division 9, it's like go back to 130. If you're in, I can't remember if you were in Division 9 or Division 2. If you're in Division 2, go back to 138. But yeah, we were talking about that, about how you fucking, if you would have take Pollard out and put Flowers in and moved one of those running backs to the, from the flex to the RBs, that you would have won, that it was that close. Damn.
Yep. Damn, Johnny.
Close. Next year, always next year. And John, you playing in the playoff leagues with us? I'll be messaging you about that. Yeah. And JPZ said, I got to go peep that merch, Doe. He said, too much good talk on it for me to miss out. Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, peep the merch. Let's go.
And Bakes, he said, "What's a plethora? A guapo?" He said, "Because I know."
As a
I
gang
want to
of
know what to tell you when there's a plethora, and I want to know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, a plethora is like a gang of it. You know what I mean?
Plethora, a gang of it,
An abundance.
a multitude of options. You know
There
what I
you
mean?
go. Exactly. To be specific. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of them, motherfuckers. It's a plethora. That's how you say it with the proper, right?
A lot.
A lot. Right? You know what I mean? Gotta sound smart. I gotta sound smart out here.
And then just another reminder about August. We're gonna have more information for you very, very soon. Gonna be very similar pricing to what it was last year, but the mansion should be bigger. We should have some inns with some hotels that are real close by as well for anyone who wants to get their own spot off site. And August 8th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. And Waferz, I mean, they had a bunch of tree there for us last time and a bunch of swirls, dabs, and yeah, guys don't want to miss out on it.
Nah, man, we're gonna come back next year stronger and bigger and better. Like I said, this is just the first year, so we was just getting it rolling. We kind of threw it together and just grow with us, you know what I mean?
Oh, pun intended.
And I appreciate y'all because it's my first time doing anything like this. So, you know what I mean? It's just sharpening my iron. You feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I mean? We're all about the madman experiment. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah. We're all scientists.
Yeah, and just wait, bigger and better things coming with the content this year. Multiple.
Oh shit! This is my first stream of the year. I just thought of that.
We live. It's Kobe year, baby.
Oh yeah, it's 24.
R.I.P.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, rest in peace, man. That's kind of dope. This is symbolic.
Hell yeah. And Bake said some it's from the movie Three Amigos. Man, I have not seen Three Amigos in the longest.
Oh, is that the one with Steve Martin?
Yeah.
Oh, word, did I nail that?
Yeah.
I definitely have seen that, but I don't remember it. But I at least not
That's
right
a good one. You gotta go back on that one.
Yeah, that's throwback, bro. Steve Martin's the dude.
And Crispy said super flex it. Maybe next year we do get it as a super flex.
Mm-hmm. You know what we can do? A super flex non-QB premium.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, it would probably be different from our dynasty, but I mean, I still like
what I'm saying,
15
though.
yards.
No, it's still 6 points, but it would be regular the yards. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I like the yards being the 15.
I do though too. I'm just saying.
The reason for that is because
that's why we did single.
It makes but it makes the QBs most important. That's why I've always liked that because the yardage they should be most important.
I was doing the same thing before I met you, so I was with you when I started first rocking with you. I was like, exactly. I like the QBs throwing in a motherfucker.
Yeah.
1 for every 15. It's the shit.
And then making it super flex, that just automatically makes them the most important position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's people who had a lot of QB depth on the bench. Things would have changed a little bit, and it super flex invokes more trades. I don't know if that's the right word, but more trades definitely occur in super flex leagues for sure. Because this was a little mini debate in the Facebook group. Someone was asking, like they made a post and they said, I want to get into a more serious league where there's more trades going on. Because he said he feels like the people in his league are competitive, but there's never any trades. And
they're competitive because they built right, and he's trying to make trades to make himself right.
Well, he's competitive too. They're all competitive.
Sure, no, but you get what I'm saying.
Like a 10-man
to be competitive
with a 10-man single QB, so they're all competitive because all the teams are good.
Yeah,
and he wonders why no one trades. And like when all the teams are good, why do you really need to trade? A lot of people trade out of necessity.
I don't know. I just or just because I could see like it's going a certain way or not for a player. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Peace out, JPZ. We're getting up out of here too.
Yep.
So Joe, let them know everything. Waferz. Where are they going to find all the new drops and all that stuff?
Waferz official. You know what I mean? Then you can go to waferz.co. That's where you can find our products and see where what locations we're in all over all over the state of California right now. You know what I mean? We're working on some more collabs that'll probably get us in some more states, hopefully at some point this year. You know, that's huge. But I'm pretty sure you guys will see us on all kind of markets because we got all kind of things we're sourcing right now. So it's like it's just all spectrums of from nicotine vapes to cannabis to dabs to flour to merch to content to everything. So it's a lifestyle brand. So just you know what I'm saying, just ride the wave with us. You feel me? We got a lot of stuff coming up. You feel me? Just stay in tune.
Jamie, you got to show up tomorrow to find out what the cutoff was for the best ball tournament. Tomorrow morning, probably going to start around 7:30 West Coast time, and we got 74 teams to cover. And we're going to go just like we did today, where we go bottom scoring team all the way to the highest scoring teams. And Baked Bros, what up, bro? He said, I need all the wafers. Hell yeah. So Baked Bros out there in Minnesota now that they're legal. And you guys are going to have like products that are legal in all 50 states, right?
I mean, eventually, yeah. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Because like the vaporizers, right? Like, I mean, the nicotine
like stuff like
those are legal in all states. I know they're
exactly.
I know they're pretty common, but maybe they want to fuck with wafers.
Hey, throw a bunch. Hey, if you haven't sent my box out yet, throw a couple of those in the thing.
What's that? Say that again.
Oh, you know the nicotine things?
Oh yeah.
Those were the shit. Cause I don't smoke cigarettes no more. For a long time now, which is kind of tight. But the nicotine things I like because it's a cognitive property, bruh. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You're thinking and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, ooh, like you know what I mean?
And what was I gonna say? And then do you guys do do you guys do any of the Delta 8 or 9 like shit? You guys dabbling in that?
We still do that.
Because that's legal in all 50 states, right?
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie, we went to a couple of trade shows with it. So I know we may have landed some things. I'm not sure if we're still like what the production scale of it is, or like how what on what tier of importance it is, and all the stuff we got going. But we definitely got it. So I know we got it. I know we do it. So I just gotta, you gotta.
Yeah, because especially like for people who just want to support wafers, maybe they do want to get some Delta 8 or Delta 9, edibles. And I mean, now that I've been educated on it, I mean, there's really no difference between that and just regular THC as far as the edibles go, because
edibles are a motherfucker.
I mean, they fuck you up either way.
Yeah, come on.
Like all the compounds in it, gives your body the
scientifically. Oh, you talking about scientifically?
Yeah, I think we're still putting all that stuff out. I think just there's other stuff that we're putting out now, and there's we may be putting it out in the summer. There may be some. I'm not sure when that's coming out yet, but we're still working on it. I'm pretty sure they'll see us at some more trade shows coming up in 2024.
Yeah. If you're in Minnesota, and what areas are you covering, Baked Bros? But yeah, Baked Bros, that's their delivery service, and they got you covered.
Yeah, man. Oh shit, yeah. Shout out to Zach 710. Okay.
Man, I'll tap in with you, man. I'll get the information from you, and we can try to run something up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Twin Cities. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
So covers all that. The main. If you live in the area with Mighty Ducks rain,
arch thing.
I've never been up there. I would love to come up there.
I mean, it's like Minneapolis and like a couple other cities.
Yeah, I've never been out that way.
It's all the area where the Mighty Ducks reign. So if
only Midwest I've ever been in Chicago. Yeah. I ain't never been nowhere else. And all I did was Chicago downtown too.
Hell yeah. All right. And Bogey, anything new?
All of it. We got hella joints. Hey, close us out with that motherfucking thing, bruh. Y'all want to hear some dude? Some dude, hit him with that thing, bro. Hit him with the fuck is wrong with you?
All right, hold on.
Hit him with that one time. And then we get up out of here. Fuck it, man. I fuck with y'all. Happy New Year to everybody.
Oh yeah, man.
Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? I sincerely wish prosperity and success and good health and wealth. You gotta say good health and wealth for once, because you know what I'm saying, that is health. Is wealth.
I said, who that? Act like you knew that. Bogart Rock Papa's got a brand new bag. Living in this city, sorta kinda like New Jack.
Turn
When the
that
night
up
fall,
one
we gon'
time.
ball throwing blue racks. Hey, fuck is wrong with you? You can't play with me. I make the product move, the game is made for me. Finna charge it to the game, shit ain't for free. Take the chip home, ready to parade for me. Hey, make my presence felt, there's no denying me. Yeah, I know I'm the shit, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, School of Hard Knocks, check my degree. Do the math, it don't add up for you, tryna minus me. Yeah, I take flight and no one flies me.
Happy New Year's, Derek. Appreciate you, brother.
Provide my seeds with the finer things. The irony, the pharmacist had to provide the streets. Yeah, the arsonist burn it up 108 degrees. Yeah, we live them like the suckers make believe. They can't believe we on the grind 8 days a week. Wood full of dead op. Can't nobody play with me. Play with me.
Oh shit, Jamie said Waferz needs some pancake syrup.
Fuck is wrong with you? 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 Play with me. Play with me. Can't nobody play with me. Play with me. Ay, fuck is wrong with you? Fuck is wrong with you? Fuck is wrong with you? Fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, that joint hot.
Bogart Scotty free. I'll be damned if you ask. Fuck is wrong with me? Shit, fuck is wrong with you? Send a kick with the skim like the mobsters do. CMC with the rock when I'm on the loose. That 40 blow you, we don't want no truth.
Bogey killed him right there with that bar.
Bogey want Kenobi.
CMC with the rock when I'm on the roof. I knew you like that one. Hey, you know,
fuck is wrong with you? Fuck is wrong with you?
my boy's like, nobody's gonna fuck with me.
Nice. Bake said I'm working on the project. Bogey gonna send over a sample of my work when I'm done. Nice.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah. Hey, listen, I'm fucking with you, Bakes. Come on. We already talked about that shit. I was like, listen, I'm fucking with you, man. I just make music, man. I love it, man. I'm never gonna stop. Put it out. It's really about the artists that we fuck with, but you know, I'm always gonna be rocking, man. You can't, it's bad if I'm supposed to be rocking harder.
That Master P sample, that's all.
Hell yeah, that's that King George and Master P. You remember that? It was the one album that King George did with Master P, though, but that was that one. That who that said that you do that. And it's funny because my producer, my main man, 100 grand, shout out to Prime One. I remember when he was like, I want you to like rock on my label, bro. I was like, yeah, hell yeah. This is like 10 years ago type of shit. And then he goes, he was doing like profile shit, but you know, it was already like hella media type driven. Yeah, I got it. It was like, yeah, just put it right there.
No.
Oh, here, give it to me. It's like,
My dad dropped off.
yeah, I know. He just pulled up and just kind of chucked it right there.
Put that in compost.
Yeah, I'm on the show right now. Hold on, give me a second.
No way. This shit's crazy. Triple H has just bought TNA.
It's hella like messy.
Impact Wrestling.
Hella crazy.
You hear me, Bogey? Triple H.
Wait, hold on. What? Triple H just bought TNA?
Yeah.
So what they're gonna do? Oh, I know what they're gonna do. It's gonna be the little stuff. They're gonna do exactly what they do and just poach everyone from there. Okay, hold on. My producer, though, right? He did, you know, because we're on some media shit, right? Like 10 years ago, that was like the thing. You know, your brand, you know what I mean? Quote unquote, right? So he's like interviewing everyone that's on the label. You know what I mean? He's like, who's your hero? I said, Master P. I was dead ass though, you know what I mean? Like, who's your hero growing up? Master P, bruh. Because he came from somewhere else and he came to the Bay and then you know what I mean? Got the game and then blew it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
I always thought that was fly, bruh. And I didn't give a fuck about his raps or none of that shit. You know what I mean? Just his marketing, he got the richest, bruh. You know what I mean? So he hit me like this when I came through last Saturday. He was like, listen, I got this one for you right now. Like,
That's all. That's fresh off the press.
Right? Yeah, that was fresh out. Like, that's my joint. I've been listening to that shit for like the last fucking 82 hours. My girl's hella annoying. I'm taking a shower to that motherfucker for like 30 minutes. On repeat. I'll play that shit right when I wake up. That's my alarm clock right now.
All right. Let's get up out of here. Go.
Appreciate y'all again, man. Appreciate y'all, boys. Bo, Al.
Hey.
Appreciate everybody for playing this year, man, and all the winners. I got boxes coming. We got prizes coming, and let's get it again, man. See y'all next year.
Oh yeah. All right. And don't forget, go join the crew to get into the playoff leagues, 420crew.org. Join up on Patreon if you're not there. And we'll be talking soon. Peace out.
Peace.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.